Hello, everyone. I'm in between things right now. I just took a shower. I'm going to go meet my granddaughter and my daughter for some lunch and ice cream. So excited. It's a little late in the afternoon for lunch, but I'm hungry. I really didn't take any time to eat today. I did work in my garden a little bit today. Very minimal. That's why I'm having such a small garden this year. And I'm doing like containers, and then I'm putting it into the ground as it gets big enough to, not have to worry about. So I did get some tomatoes transplanted. I'm getting ready to transplant some peppers. I got that spot ready. And then I've been planting seeds in the containers I'm clearing of the plants that I'm putting in the garden ground. I have a lot of stuff to put into the garden ground. I've been working those two pools. I turned it over and that soil already looks fantastic. So each one of my containers has fruits and vegetation in it. It has, some other stuff, and then it has garden soil, and then they have the potting soil on top. So each one of those bins is its own compost. It's working right now as I use it. So I'm pretty excited to see how that works out. This will be the first time that I've done a almost complete container garden. And I really would like to tell people that live in an apartment or a very small space, there are so many different ways to use vertical or containers that aren't pots or anything like that. You can just use whatever you have and grow what you can. Of course, I still harvest out of the grocery store because, that's my backup to fresh produce. And then I do have canned goods, so that's my backup to what I can. But I do plan on talking to other people that maybe have a crop that I don't have, and maybe just swap them out some stuff. I did have someone that wanted some broccoli starts, and I really personally did not grow any broccoli. I didn't get it on time. We had the 3 weeks here in Indiana where it was one day out of the weekend that we had ice and snow, or the temperature dropped below freezing. And if you remember, I was doing those videos. I had half the babies up in the brooder barn and half the babies in the bathroom because I didn't want to chill them. Every weekend I wanted to move them. There was snow and ice and the low temperature. So the ones that were already established in the little brooder barn, I just kept that very heated, and everybody's fine. So that's why I'm behind. Plus, in my area, they tell you not to plant until after Mother's Day. So, that's kind of like the rule of thumb out here where we are. I do have my wash tub, my double wash basin. I've got it planted. My old sage plant that I had did not make it this year. I'm not certain if it was because I moved to the location. It's possible, but I did buy 4 varieties of sage and planted them into that wash basin. There's like 1 stalk of kale in there. There's some dill in there, some lettuce. So I kind of just filled it back up. I did the soil, I mended the soil and doing that. I do have my aloe plants outside right now, and we've had such rain. I'm going to really have to focus on getting them back to a dry, draining situation. Yeah, lots of rain around this area. Mushrooms, I haven't heard how people did with the mushrooms this year. It just turned so cold so quick. I don't know if anyone was hunting or what was going on. So just keep prepping. If you have to grow a garden, grow your garden. If you don't have to grow a garden, grow a garden. Grow a small garden. Just grow little things. Get used to it. Buy your seeds. Of course, I would recommend buying your seeds as things start discounting. But look for those things that you need. visit those greenhouses, go to Walmart, any place where you know they have plants. And sometimes they have plants that look pretty shabby and they're reduced. Grab them up, give them some TLC, and you might have the best tomato plant or pepper plant or one of those kind of plants. I guess what I'm saying is, if you have a chance, there are things that you could do, and you can also put them away. This might be a great time to learn these skills, such as canning. I always recommend people do some water bath canning. That's your pickles and your preserves. You know, I'm taking my daughter a jar of my strawberry papaya that I did that turned out fantastic right now. So I'm just going to take that to her and see if they like it. Well, I really have to go. I just really wanted to say hello, and I hope that everybody's doing great. And, you know, right now is the time to get those gardens in order, even if it's a container garden, even if it's just a little pot. Grow something. Not grow pot, but growing in a pot. That might have sounded really bad. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Prep on.